What did he do?
He was like 5.
Nigga said 5, 4, 3, 2, action.
Okay. Okay, all right. What's going on? This is Legit, representing Renaissance in 2080s with LeveL-Up magazine, where the underground is mainstream.
If I'm not in the booth, then I'm probably shooting dice on the deck, nigga, got to see. Living good is a hobby. If you can't enjoy that, well then I'm pretty sorry. Cause if I'm not
The song, because the song is about, you know, at face value, it's about interracial dating.
come here with a chick the same color our masters are. You mean masters work? Mother, that's past tense, but that's irrelevant. Cause my heart is what's being held captive. She said no more as if she was divorcing Ashton and stormed right out the room in a pretty upset fashion.
But, you know, the basis of it is just racism in general. And the reason I came up with I decided to come up with the song was because I was at Loyola University this past semester, and it's a predominantly Caucasian university, as most, you know, big universities are. And I was joking on the phone with one of my friends, like, yeah, man, I'm about to marry a white girl. And then I was like, let me quit playing, my mom would kill me. And he was like, nigga, my mom would kill you. And I was laughing, but I thought about it, like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. Like, I started thinking, like, what would legitimately happen if I brought a white girl home? Like, this is, you know, who I'm dating. And then the whole concept kind of, you know, spawned from there. And then I got the title idea because I was at the water tower, and I think I was in Food Life or something. It was a bunch of badass kids just running around acting like hoodlums. And they were all black or whatever. And I looked up and every single one of them had a Northface on. And it was crazy to me. And I was like, oh my God, I have to call this song Nigga Northface. And my manager, Blacksmith, hooked me up with the singer, Ariel. She was Columbia. We linked up, did the record, and it came out really well. Yeah, because that's what I was going for. Because, like, you know, of course, maybe like me and you might think, okay, it's clothes. How can you designate this to a race? But there are people out there that will say, okay, if they see you in North Face, why are you wearing that white clothes? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, as ignorant as it is, that's how some people think. So that's the title is made to catch your attention and try to think. Like, a lot of people, I'll tell them the name of the song, and I'm like, guess what that song's about? And they'll be like, I don't know, you like North Face? Like, no, I don't really like North Face at all, actually. But, you know, it's just, I thought the title was really fitting, so that's why I did it. No benefits of having I don't have a manager, he's just here. I'm self-made. Self-made! I'm a made nigga. That shit does sound. No, I mean the benefits, because one thing, even before like, you know, he officially became my manager, because we've been friends since we were like 9. So that's another thing, like, outside of the music, like, we know we're never gonna do anything. There's never an ulterior motive with either of us, because we have a friendship behind all of that. So there's never gonna be anything like, okay, well, I'm just trying to better myself. I don't really give a fuck about what he's doing. We don't have to worry about this because we're such good friends. But then, I mean, even on top of that, I think it's beneficial to have a manager, because for the longest I used to think I don't need a fucking manager. All that shit I can do it by myself, whatever. But I mean, I was only getting so far. And then he approached me like, yeah, I seriously want to be your manager. And then we started, you know, really, you know, making moves, hitting spots up, trying to get shows, trying to get, you know, better blog placement, this, that, and the other. And it definitely benefits you. It definitely benefits you. But what a lot of people might have the wrong idea. They might think, okay, I have a manager, so I don't need to promote my own music, or I don't need to tell people about my stuff, or I don't need to try to find shows on my own, because it's never like I'll just sit down and say, okay, I'm waiting for him to tell me what to do next. Like, I will hit him with suggestions, he'll hit me with suggestions, he'll be like, okay, so we should do this, or I'll hit somebody up and be like, okay, I'm going to do this, you know, interview at UIC, because like I said, like the UIC thing, I did that myself because I knew them personally, but at the same time, like, he set this up, you know what I mean? So it's like, you should never, an artist should never be like idle as far as promo goes, because nobody's going to promote you, even though we're really good friends, nobody's going to promote you like yourself, period. So I think that a lot of people might get that confused, but as long as you keep that in mind, and if you have somebody that's really, you know, seriously dedicated to helping you, you know, do what you need to do to get, you know, more publicity, then I think it's definitely helpful. It's definitely helpful. Well, the project itself it took about a year because I dropped the project back in July of 2010. So the whole from that point on till when it came out, I was working on just that project. And it was a lot of different things that were going on. Like there's a couple really, really personal songs on Calling Outside the Lines that were reflecting exactly what was going on in my life. Like one song, Let It Out, featuring Tink. Like the second and third verse, they were like really extremely personal. Like it was like almost like hard for me to write them how personal they were. And then there are other things like Danny Ocean. Like I'm a real big fan of like the Ocean's 11 series, and Danny Ocean is like the main character played by George Clooney. And I just always thought he was like the smoothest guy ever. So I wanted to make a song that really reflected that. And I came across the beat, which is like this really sick Miles Davis sample, and I thought I would be able to do that concept justice with that beat. So I took to that with that beat.